Good morning. I'd like to call the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Selectmen to order. It's October 4th, 2016. It is now 8:30 in the morning. First order of business, the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd like to ask Selectman Harvey to lead us, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Charles. Item 2, public forum, limited to 3 minutes on any agenda item. Anybody wishing to address the board? Seeing none, we'll move on. Item 3, approval of the minutes. 3.1, September 19, 2016, which was a regular meeting. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any additions or corrections? Okay, seeing none, I'll call for a vote to approval. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, approved. Thank you. We're going to skip to item 5, if no one has an objection. Police Chief Jeff Hutchinson, 5.1, consider and take possible action to waive the bidding for the purchase of police vehicles from Crowley Ford. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning. So what we're looking to do is, as you know, we budgeted for 3 new police vehicles this year to replace patrol units that are rapidly reaching their end of life and actually have. So there's a state bid that exists through a provider out of Massachusetts, MHQ. And there's other vendors that we've used in the past. The one we're looking to purchase from is Crowley Ford / Soli. The long and short of it is this. We've used them before. Their service is better for us. They're more local. The logistics of dealing with them is far more beneficial to the town than using MHQ. And the most important piece of this is with the purchase of the 3 cars and the subsequent upfit, which is all the equipment added, the lights, the sirens, everything else, we're going to save $13,444. So if it were not a savings, I wouldn't ask to waive this bid, but we've used them before. They're a reliable vendor, and I would request that we make the purchase of 3 vehicles and upfit the 3 vehicles through Crowley Ford Soli's garage.
I'll move on.
Second. Motion is made and seconded. Is there any discussion on it? I have one question.
Sure.
When would you expect delivery now, assuming we purchase orders
It
this
usually
week?
takes 6 to 8 weeks for the cars and then another week per car to upfit them.
Okay.
So as soon as we get this to them, then that'll get moving.
Okay. And we're talking about, obviously, SUVs on these cars.
It's the same cars that we've transitioned over. We still have, at the end of this, we're still gonna have 1 Crown Victoria in the fleet, which would be next year that we would.
And that's the last one, right?
That would be the last one, yeah.
Okay.
Some of the more experienced officers are happy because they like that car. It's just means something to them, I guess.
Like an old horse.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an old pair of shoes or something. So.
Okay, great. Any further discussion? Okay, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Thank you, Chief.
Thanks very much.
All right, I'm still waiting for town engineer, so we'll go on to item 6, discuss and take possible action to set a public hearing date, excuse me, of November 1st, 2016, 7:30 PM at the Community Center to receive public comment on the construction of the Shoreline Greenway Trail from Madison Town Line to the intersection with Route 146.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion on that motion? Okay. Call for a vote. Okay. Now, this reminder, this is a evening meeting, 7:30 on November 1st. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. You said Jim is coming down the hall? Okay. Morning, Jim. All right, we'll go back to item 4, Town Engineer, Jim Portley. Consider and take possible action to contract with Blue Ribbon Services for sidewalk/patio area at the fire department. Jim?
Yes, this is, Blue Ribbon is our, is low bid contractor for sidewalks Sidewalks around the entry to the fire station are really in need of repair. In discussion with Mr. Hershaff, our chief, we felt that it would be prudent to go forward now rather than having further deteriorate. There's a lot of people coming back and forth. So what we did is just take the square footage of the area in front of the fire station, the entry, and also the public area where the voting is, compute that and apply the $6.86 a square foot cost as part of our bid to come up with the request for the funds that you see before you.
Chief, you want anything?
So the money would come out of the capital money. All the payments were made and we should have a $30,000 balance in that account.
Okay.
We'd like to get it done before elections if we could. If Jim gets working on it.
Oh, no, nice job.
How would it, if, like, say it wasn't done, what would happen if it wasn't done by the election?
Cancel the elections.
Up for that.
I'll second.
With bipartisan support on that.
Again, it could be used, but.
Okay, that's what I mean, yeah, so it's not. is it-
Only the national.
We'll make every effort to try and get it done.
Okay.
I've got-
You need a motion then?
Yeah, we do.
I'll make the motion that we replace front sidewalk, south patio, and the curbing with new cement curbing for a total of $24,210.92 at the fire station.
Is there a second? Okay. Any discussion on the motion? Okay, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Jim? Jim, I noticed this morning, a lot of new street signs are up. Good work on that.
Yes, well, we are, this last month, after a very busy construction summer, we're going back and catching up with all these things like street signs and things that we knew we had to do, but now we got the time. We're back into the construction mode again. Started yesterday, Tuttle's Point Road. That's going well, first day. So far, so good. But we hope if things go well, we can be out of there in three weeks, and then we can go to North Guilford and do the Great Hill Road culvert. But, we're trying to time things so we leave one thing, go to another. So working out well. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item 7, appointments and resignations. I have 7.1, act on a resignation received from General Cowie from the Economic Development Commission. Do I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
With regrets, all those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item 8, the request for the use of town properties.
Can I be Gary?
Yeah, you
I'll
want to be
move
Gary?
that.
We have 8.1 to 8.5. Go
The
ahead.
request from 8.1 to 8.5.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you. Correspondence, I have none at the moment, other than to say that I guess all of us are receiving correspondence for and against the Greenway Trails issue, which is going to be heard at the public hearing. Anybody on that? No. Okay. Committee reports, I have none. Anybody? No. Old business. 11.1, discussion of petition regarding the Shoreline Greenway Trail project. We had a petition there. Pam, you want to explain that to us? We did receive a resemblance, I will say, of a petition at our last meeting, and we turned it over to our in-house counsel and outside counsel, and I'm going to let Pam take it from here.
Good morning.
Morning, Pam.
What you received is basically a communication by a group of residents who are asking you to take certain steps regarding the Greenway Trail. The petition doesn't have it does not require the board to legally act or to take any action. Under our charter, there are petition requirements if a group of residents want to call a town meeting. This petition doesn't request that, but even if it had, it's not the proper subject of a town meeting. The charter is very specific about the subject matter of town meetings. It's not like the residents can petition on any action to require a town meeting. So, what you're really left with is you're just to consider some of the requests being made in the first paragraph of that petition, and I'm sure those issues will come out in your public hearing, at which time you can choose to address them or consider them. That's it.
So have they been notified, the leader, the initiator of the petition, or, 'cause I didn't know.
I've not been requested to contact
okay.
anyone. I would think normally that would be the case.
Okay, all right.
Hopefully, the
No, that's
televised
what I-
meeting
yeah,
will
okay.
communicate that, and then we have the public hearing, it
Yeah.
can be further communicated.
Okay, that would be great.
Yeah.
Just so there's no misunderstanding.
No, they weren't, to answer your question, no, they weren't notified. I just got back this morning, I was out for all last week on vacation. Bless you, Mike. And we will draft a letter, like we did with similar requests for town meetings that did not meet the criteria of a town meeting, with a so-called petition that wasn't a petition that met the criteria, okay?
Correct, yeah.
So I will do that this week with the lead person, okay?
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
great, Joe.
So the selectman's office will take care of that, okay? All right, anything else? Any other questions of Pam? Okay, thank you, Pam. Okay. Any new business? Okay. All right, public forum? No one here? Okay. All right, before we adjourn, I want to thank Selectman Havner for watching the store while I was gone and for signing the agenda. And I also want to thank the rest of the board for changing their schedules so we can have this meeting this morning instead of yesterday when I wasn't sure if we'd have a quorum, and I'd be back. See no other further business, I'll call for a motion to adjourn. So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Thank you, everyone.